Be the mystery woman, the femme fatale that he hasn't quite cracked the code yet for.
Men have justified this in their minds, as most of them would admit it.
I don't want to date a man that doesn't have any female friendships.
But I'm personally not dating any man if he tells me that he has a female best friend.
Woman too. Another guy leaves.
Go to school to learn, not go to school to have someone look at our bodies up and down.
Asian women have no problem being submissive to a man.
They know they're contributing to the prejudice and the racism of Black women.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this one.
Men love inconvenient women. Men love women that are a problem to solve. Men love the mystery. Men love the chaos. Men love the confusion. Even though society has been telling us women that we always need to prove our value and prove our love to him, and that makes us more valuable and lovable to him, and he was never going to leave us, that is because how come men always cheat with the girl next door who's been doing none of that for him? It's because men don't fall in love through things we do for them.
She's gotten horrible men. She's probably gotten men with a lot of options. Extremely high value men. High value as far as money, right? Who, yes, a lot of women don't realize you've created this man. I want a man making 100,000. He gotta have a Jaguar. All of these other things. So you think that man's gonna be loyal?
Things we do for them. Women who are a man's piece are kind and convenient, and that translates in the male's brain to boring. They will look for other options. That's the reason why they check out other girls when they walk into the restaurant. That's the reason why they look a little bit too long on someone else's Instagram page. They want to chase. They want to pursue. They love a mental challenge, something that is unattainable. You are not unattainable. You are not a challenge if you're always the good and the nice girl giving yourself up. When a man gets comfortable in a relationship, commitment, or marriage, he gets bored. When a man gets comfortable and the relationship is convenient to him, the sexual spark is dead.
It won't be the same exact, but it'll be just like day one. I think as long as a man has sexual urges and can get himself up, he'll be fine.
Play dumb and every now and then make his life a little inconvenient. Be the challenge. Be the mystery woman, the femme fatale that he hasn't quite cracked the code yet for. Don't be the convenient woman that he can walk all over and at the same time is looking for other options. Men are natural problem solvers, so they become very interested if you are a problem to solve.
You can't make that. It comes a time, right? A man gets old enough to say, I don't want to be a problem to solve. I don't want a girl to be a problem to solve. I want it easy. It's been hard my whole life. So man says, I'm out of here. Let me go on to the next video.
Men love inconvenient women. Men love women that are a problem.
Men cheat on nice girl, men cheat on bitch girl, men cheat on crazy girl, men cheat on hot girl, men cheat on potato girl. Like, I'm not the problem. They're not the women aren't the problem. Nice girl not the problem. Miss bitch not the problem.
It's not my fault.
Pretty girl not the problem. Miss Potato Head not the problem. You know who is the problem? The cheaters. The cheaters are the problem. Hands down. That's it. That's it. That's the T. The cheaters are the problem.
It's squalls. But that last girl was so cute though. The cheaters are the problem. I sound like a 10-year-old. It's not my fault. It's his fault. My mommy said, if a man cheats on me, it's not me, it's him. That's how she sounds. Let me go on.
Statistically, men are actually more likely to falsely accuse a woman of assault. We just don't call them false accusations, but we see them pretty regularly in the DV world, especially in family court where there's a lower burden for obtaining a restraining order. We usually call them retaliatory filings. In my personal experience, like there are numbers on this, but as a lawyer who did domestic violence work for many, many years, I'm going to share like my personal experience. It was more than 50% of my cases where there were retaliatory filings. Meaning, and this is not all DV cases, but the majority of DV cases are heterosexual man against heterosexual woman. And what was incredibly common is for a female DV victim to file for an order of protection on the basis of experiencing domestic violence, and then her ex more often than not a man, to file a retaliatory filing seeking his own order of protection. And I think what speaks so much to the fact that men have justified this in their minds is most of them would admit it. Like, it was incredibly common to, in their petition, write, "I'm only doing this because she did it first."
Well, no, the fact of the matter is, right, for the most part, they're beating on each other. It's called an abusive relationship, right? Guys usually don't admit when he's being beaten. A guy doesn't want to come across like a battered woman. I'll tell you what happened. One day, I'm with my ex. I called her the B word. I was wrong for that, right? She hit me. Cops came. It was so loud in the house, cops came. I don't know who called the cops, but they came. I didn't call them. So they came. She just hit me. And I wasn't abused, so don't worry about it. They came in. They said, "Do you want to file charges, press charges on her?" I said, "No, I don't. Well, me and her are not together anymore. You already can figure out why. But it's not for that. But, you know, of course it didn't work out. But still, these things happen. But what I'm saying is, it's usually on both parts, right? The man was hit by the woman probably first. He hit the woman back. It's wild. Don't be involved in an abusive relationship, guys. Get out of him right away. Let me go on to the next one.
I don't want to date a man that doesn't have any female friendships.
Bingo!
I don't want to date a man who only gets input from other men and who has all women in two categories: your mother or your aunties, or someone I want to sleep with.
Why? It should be that way. And also, I don't necessarily want to take advice from someone that doesn't give sound advice. And for the most part, most women don't give sound advice. If I could have Candace Owens as a friend, I would. But there's not too many Candace Owens around. You get what I'm saying, guys? You get what I'm saying, people? So I keep my distance, not because I don't like females as friends. I have them when I was at work. But as far as being cool with, I couldn't be friends with these ladies on the panel. I couldn't. Danger happens. See, they think it won't happen, but danger can happen. And you're putting yourself in danger. I'm a married man. I don't believe in putting myself in danger at this stage in the game. I don't want no woman around me. I don't want to put myself in trouble. So yes, no female friends. And of course I had them back in the day, but usually they didn't work out. Why female friendships have never worked out for me? Think about it. I've probably always wanted to get with them, or they wanted to get with me. And no, it's not that we need Neanderthals. We're realistic. When you're a man, you're realistic. So if you think you can have a bunch of female friends, you're playing yourself. And a lot of guys try, or if they do continue it, it's a work relationship or something else. They're tied somehow. Yeah, or they knew each other since they were a child, but I had no childhood female friends. Let me keep going.
I don't know about you, but I'm personally not dating any man if he tells me that he has a female best friend. And it's not because...
See, she won't date a guy that has a female best friend. I don't know what's up with those past two girls.
It's not because I'm insecure, because I consider myself to be someone who's actually very confident. But the reason why I don't date men with female best friends is because most of the time, obviously there are exceptions to this, but most of the time, these men with these so-called female best friends want to bring you around their female best friend to compete with their female best friend. And their female best friend knows this, and she will actively engage in that competition with you. And so basically you are starting this competition that you are going to fail because they have a stronger bond since they've been friends for longer, and they're closer to each other than he is to you or she is to you because of their history. Not to mention, if he's not a good guy and he has a female best friend, chances are she's not a good woman. And basically what she's gonna do is give him better techniques for how to manipulate you. Because he's gonna be telling her everything about what's happening in your relationship.
What did this turn into? I thought it was gonna be more logical. He's gonna give more ideas on how to manipulate you. What? That's what you came up with?
All your secrets are not safe because he's going to be telling her. She's going to give him insight into you and how you're thinking that may or may not be correct because she doesn't even know you. It starts to feel like you are in competition with the best friend over who can be a better girlfriend to this man, even though they claim they have a platonic relationship. It just really starts to feel like you are dating a guy who already has a girlfriend. And for me personally, that's an ick, so I don't engage with a guy if I find out that he has a female best friend. And like I said earlier, I consider myself to be a very confident person, so I don't even want to compete with a woman. Like, why am I trying to fit into this lane that the two of you are already on? Like, if that's the lane you're in, then enjoy it, have fun. I'm gonna go find someone who doesn't have a woman by his side already that he considers a best friend. I want to be that best friend, and if that opportunity is not there, then it's simply not the right person for me. I'm never going to try to make the guy drop his best friend, and I'm never going to get in between the relationship that they have.
You know what she's pretty much saying? That's his girlfriend. The same way I feel. You're competing because that's his girlfriend.
I'm simply going to remove myself, despite how much I might like the guy, and go find somebody else that doesn't have a female best friend. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, but I like his female best friend, we get along, we actually have fun, she's a great woman, that's perfectly okay. I'm not saying that you should never date any guy with a female best friend, but I'm saying that me personally, I prefer not to. My name is Iman. I help girls get a life. Follow me for more.
I agree with her on that. And that's the same one that bashes passport bros. But yes, that was very logical at the end. I got it and I agree. Because she said it. She said that's like him having another girlfriend. It is. And that's how I feel too. But let me help on to the next one. Students leave class during feminism lecture. Woman too. Woo. Another guy leaves. Another kid leaves. Damn, 2 more kids leave. Man, guys, young men, hell, raking up. I think that was college, because that's the only way you can walk out. Like, yeah, it is a college. I can tell by the way the front looks. Yes, guys are raking up, especially at the college level. They're developing minds of their own. They're already experiencing certain things in college, right? As soon as you get into college, sometimes there's initiations into the college of how you're not worth anything, and then they go through that, and now a feminist comes up there and tries to give a lecture in classes, and everybody went to feminist talks in high school. I gotta show you guys this here.
We go to school to learn. We do not go to school to have someone look at our bodies up and down to determine if our bodies are too distracting.
It is wrong to tell a 10-year-old that she is showing too much skin and that she must wait in the office while her parents bring her a change of clothing, because then school administrators are prioritizing her.
It's wrong to tell a 10-year-old to go to the office because she doesn't have enough clothing. You hear this, y'all? This woman was told by the top feminists, like the feminist movement is like the Ku Klux Klan. They got the top head person in the area, right? Her name is General Kazakhstan. I don't know. I'm trying to name a creepy name, right? And she's sitting there, yeah, go in there in the meeting and do this and do this. Guys, it's really like that. I'm sure there's someone there like, okay, this is how we're going to infiltrate the school. Get this book into the library. They do that, guys. They have crazy books in children's libraries talking about stop looking at my 10-year-old's body and you're a teacher. That's the kind of talk she's giving right now. Regardless of your age, skill level, or experience, we welcome everyone to fight to advance gender justice. All you need is passion, an open mind, and a willingness to learn. Sad.
Prioritizing her body over her education.
I watched a classmate cry because she had been dress coded for wearing a tank top in Florida in September.
I must ask how students are expected to report sexual harassment if they can't even send emails with the term sexual harassment in them.
It's wild. It's getting worse. But some of those things are okay. I understand somewhat when she said you can't write sexual harassment. That I understand. But the other one, like some things, is like, come on now. We need to help on to the next one. And look at this man. This here is just too much. And it says, get your passport. Asian women have no problem being submissive to a man. Now, this obviously has to be like a massage shop or something. I'm not buying it. You're not going to hold your hand out and then someone's going to come put their head in your hand. This is just not happening. Like, I'm not going to sell you guys that dream and say, go to the Philippines. You can walk in somewhere and hold your hand open and the woman's going to come put her hand in your head.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
Right? This obviously is a man that's probably paid her, did a little pay for play. She's doing a little shucky, polishing the knob in the back and all kinds of things, right? She running across with the rules popping. I mean, guys going over to do that, to each his own. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, don't fall for some of the nonsense. It's just not happening. Now, will you find a woman that doesn't mind doing that stuff for you? Not hard, right? You can very well go out to the Philippines or go out to Thailand or any of these other countries and find a woman that's ready and willing to do this and more. But still, this right here is not happening. Let me get into the next one.
Women getting upset about these foreign women talking about, I got your man. Girl, those girls, as soon as they get that visa, they're going to be gone in 24 weeks, if not 3 months. Because guess what? They're going to realize that those guys were discarded and unwanted for a reason. Let these girls get their bag and embarrass themselves. Because they know, trust me, they know they're contributing to the prejudice and the racism of black women. They know. But they'll see. Because once people find out that it was them talking all that shit and they're over here, and then they're over here on the struggle bus trying to figure out how to get it together, we're not going to be there for them.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Let them do the struggle thing. And listen.
You know what these women don't understand? And guys, what guys have been telling women that we've been around for years, those women will come over there. Right? We'll say, okay, I can't do my nails this week or this whole month. Won't do their nails. I can't do my hair. I'll go get the products and do it myself. Save money on hair. I can't do my nails. Save money on that. Right? They'll come over and do without the things that you women feel you can't do without. The extra eating out. Because they're going to go to Applebee's, right? See these differences? Save tons of money, right? Because you think about all of the bills that you have, including your American expenses. And I see guys tabulating different things. And I seen a guy from Mexico did it. You know, he showed how if you make $4,000, you're pretty much spending $3,300. And he said over in Mexico, they're saving tons of money. And what'll happen is they'll come over there and they'll save that money and they won't have a problem. I know plenty of people that's went over there and been fine. And came back over to the Philippines 17 years later, 10 years later. Happens all the time. You cannot sell. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to use these videos to sell woman lines. It'll work with women. But passport bros do further research and know they see channels like mine, let them know. This is all nonsense. Because women are going back and are taking care of business because they don't care about the extras. And guys are going to find women that don't care about the extras because they realize
this is the way.
Passport bros, passport, no. It's definitely more than life. And dealing with a money wasting, money grubbing, non-caring woman like you.
Oh, absolutely.